One of the worst things that can happen when you sell online courses is that you spend a lot of time and energy and maybe a lot of money to create a course that you think is really good, only to launch it and find out that nobody actually wants to buy it and you've wasted your time. So before you create any online course, it's a really good idea to validate your idea first and make sure that people actually want to spend money on it, especially if you plan to run paid ads in order to sell it. So in this video, I'm going to give you my top 3 ways to validate a course idea before you create it. Number 1 is if you have an existing audience already. If you have an email list or a social media audience, then you want to survey them with your top ideas and get them to tell you which one they want to buy. And that would look something like this. Send an email to your list or a post to your audience that says, "Hey, I'm launching a new course soon and I want to make sure that it's extremely valuable for you. So could you do me a favor and give me your feedback on these ideas? All of them are the same price. I just want to know which one you think is the most valuable. Thank you." And then you send them a survey. And that survey is going to have your top 3 to maybe 6 ideas. If you want a free way to do this, I use Google Forms. And the survey is going to have your top 3 to 6 course ideas written out in like 3 to 5 sentences, where each bullet point you are pitching the course concept that you have. And you want to include the main promise of the course. What are you delivering? What's the end result that you're delivering? And how does it benefit the person who buys? Make sure to list all of your ideas at the same price. Say they're all $37 or they're all $97. So that way price is not a factor in their decision because they're all the same price. And then each concept has one multiple choice question to answer. And it just says, would you buy this? Yes or no? Send that to your list or your social media audience, and they will tell you which idea they want to buy the most. So go create that. Method number 2 is to spend between $100 to $500 testing your ideas on paid ads, on cold traffic. And here's how that looks. Again, take your top 3 to 6 course ideas, and you want to make short ads pitching each one of them. Run those ads on Facebook or YouTube, and optimize your ad campaigns for opt-ins. You're not using these ads to sell a course because you haven't created a course yet. What you're going to do is send all the traffic to an opt-in page that says, "Hey, this course is coming soon. Please enter your email to be notified when we launch." And then it just has a box for them to enter their email. Spend $100 to $500 on those ads over 3 to 5 days, roughly, and then turn your ads off. And at the end of that period, go with the course idea that got the highest opt-in rate from the ads. So basically, you're getting a clear signal from your market on what they want the most. And whenever you've actually created the course and you're ready to launch it, just turn those same ads back on. By the way, I strongly prefer video ads because they get a lot more engagement, and that helps the algorithm to optimize for your objective a lot better. But if you want to move faster, you can make image ads. Just make sure that with image ads, you include enough primary text to actually pitch the course idea and get the point across. Method number 3 is to model success. This is the easiest and the most proven way to validate a course idea, because what you're going to do is just look at what's already being sold in your marketplace and sell something similar. And this is really helpful if you've never done this before and you don't already know how to craft a good offer and sell a good course. Don't get creative if it's your first try. The most important question that you want to be asking is not what's the best idea that I have. It's what are people in my niche already buying? And it's really easy to do that. Just scroll through Facebook and Instagram and see what kind of targeted ads you get. Scroll through YouTube and see who's selling courses in your niche and what kind of content they're creating. Get on every email list and every newsletter that you can find in your industry and see what they mail. See what they promote. And then sell something similar. When I first learned this, I was in the men's dating advice space and I had a mentor. I was writing copy for him and running his email list, and he was teaching me how to write copy and how to launch offers, and actually helped him launch a very major offer that he launched. And his advice to me at that time was, everyone's basically selling the same thing. And we're all making it look different. We're not copying each other, but we are modeling each other and we're using each other as inspiration. And the best offers, the best funnels, the best VSLs are taking what's already working and then twisting it and spinning it by maybe 20%, but 80% is roughly the same. It may look different, but emotionally we're all selling the same thing. That really opened my eyes, and it made it a lot easier for me to just observe what other people were doing and then find a way to do my own version of that without making it too different from what's already working. So there you have it. That's 3 ways to validate a course idea before you go spend your valuable time and money and effort to create something without knowing if it's going to work or not. I've personally used all 3 of these methods. I know they work, and they can help you avoid a very big mistake that beginner course creators tend to make, which is spending weeks or months launching a course and trying to perfect it because you're really scared of what people are going to think, only to find out that no one even pays attention because it's not really a bullseye of what they want. Launching a course is like throwing a dart at a dartboard. You may not hit a bullseye on your first try, but you at least want to make sure that you're on the board. From there, you'll be able to optimize and get closer and closer to a bullseye at future versions of your course. But if you launch and you're not even on the board, then that's a failure and you have to start over from scratch. So don't let that happen to you. Validate your ideas before you create them. You can thank me later when you make your first sale.